Listen, people, what's up? It is new, it is fresh, and it is the 2024 edition of Unrated again on KAFTAN Television. Welcome to 2024. Today is the 1st of January 2024, and I'm super excited to be here doing this again with you on Unrated, only on KAFTAN Television. And Zady experience officially opened that Clinton when it gets official. And I promise you today, it is going to be lit out here because it is the first edition of the show in 2024. You know I'm never here alone. I'm here with the sweet boy, fresh guy, Zady. Zady. Hey, you're looking extra hot. What's up now? What's up with this glow? This Christmas work for you, bro.
No, not that the Christmas work for me, but what happened was I spent all my savings.
Oh, no wonder.
Everybody has been saving from January. I spent it this December.
It is so.
And January billing is already setting in.
Oh, bro.
But anyways, guys, we move because 2023 has gone and it is a new year. It is a fresh start. It is the beginning of both the good, the bad, the ugly, and the better. That's how I'll put it. Because I could remember some days ago, I was in 2024 and I saw everything that happened in 2024. And I rushed back to 2023.
Flash.
I rushed back to 2023
happening here.
to quickly package myself ahead of that 2024 because, bros, Shege Pro Max.
It's waiting for some people.
And we should not forget the fact that January is like 75 days.
Woo, bruv! January is usually very, very extra long, but I hope we survive this together. But guys, you know how we do it on Unrated? It's all about entertainment. But now we are coming with a new format because it is the 1st of January 2024. We'll try to give you a recap of some outstanding things that happened in 2023, then give you some things to expect in 2024. We have lots of advice, lots of things, lots of resolution, but I mean, let's not jump and, you know, cross the line.
If you have advice, tell them you have advice. Me, I don't have advice. So.
Okay, you have?
My own is gas goes from January to December.
Okay. This is the new talkative. Get ready for him. Get ready for him.
You
now
can
let's
see me rocking black.
Yeah, I mean, what are you mourning? But by the way, how was your Christmas, though? You know, the funny thing is, Christmas week was perfectly arranged from Monday to Sunday, 25th to 31st. It was arranged together. So how did it go for you?
Well, I was here on Christmas Day. Day after. The day after, the day after.
So when did you have fun?
The day after, the day after, the day after. And then boom!
You disappeared.
Bros, there is people are chopping this live.
Actually, people are flexing, bro.
Let me do it the way ladies do. Hey! People are chopping this live.
You don't need to tell
You
me.
won't imagine what happened.
Happened where?
Actually, nothing happened.
Can you imagine this, man?
I was sleeping, waking up, watching Netflix, drinking, and you know. And when the weather is very cool, I love doing rum. And then when the weather is very, very hot, I love having cold beer.
I kind of hung out with some friends, though. That was I hung out a couple of times, about 2 times. I did a couple of things.
I saw you trending everywhere. And imagine, after dancing, and he was asking, am I the one that do all these things?
Amen.
And like who? Who did?
See whining.
Clinton, the money they paid you, that where you went to, Alpha, my own share.
Which one?
Our share.
Okay, guys, let's come back to this show, please. We have lots of things to talk about on this show. But let's go take a short musical break to spice up the moment and the energy. I mean, the energy is already here. And when we come back, we'll give you a little bounce about things that happened in 2023 rather, and things you shouldn't take into 2024. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. Unrated is still the show on KAFTAN Television, and if you're just tuning in, it is the new, fresh, sweet, and start of Unrated again for 2024 on KAFTAN Television. And before we went on that short break, I promised you that we have a couple of bants about things that happened in 2023 and things that shouldn't be brought into. I mean, you're already in 2024, but things that you should throw back. Throw it back to 2023.
Even though if you have brought it to 2024.
Throw it back. Throw it back. But before we do that, I feel like lots, because we weren't here to bant about some things that happened during this weekend, lots of things have happened. And one thing that have been standing out is something I think is going to improve our sport. especially our fights. Nigeria and Africa, I mean, apart from South Africa that has some, I've forgotten the name of their championship, where's the fight? Nigeria don't have anything boxing, mixed martial arts, kickboxing.
We do have one.
We do, but what I mean we don't have, it's not out. Like, it's not big to make money for people like it is in other countries. There's a fight organization, EFC, in South Africa.
We actually have one, but it is popular in the north. And I've seen like 10 UFC fighters that has already registered to come and fight in Nigeria. To come
Is it that one hand boxing?
That one hand boxing.
Okay,
and I think it is adopted from, it was adopted from one other African countries. It was one country that was having the fight before, and then Nigeria has adopted
it's
it.
Now we are trying. It's now we are trying to do it.
Because I could remember I had an experience in Abuja last year, and I have a friend that went to cover another one during in November 2023 also. Yeah. So it's becoming so big that people are now, foreigners are now having interest in coming down to Nigeria to come and have the fight.
I mean, I've heard Kamaru Usman finally coming back for the fight thing. Israel Adesanya, Ngannou, who is the Cameroon guy, and some other people. Afiz, one other guy that fights in UFC. Lots of them are beginning to come down. And one thing that I think I've really opened this way is this Portable Ajaso Kocha fight. Yeah. Because it has opened eyes. Funny enough, this fight, even Kamaru Usman talked about it on his page.
You know,
so he's opening that space because you see this influencer fight something didn't start in Nigeria. Those of us that are boxing fans, Jake Paul started from an influencer boxer. Now Jake Paul has gone pro. KSI too has gone pro. So many influencer boxers. To the extent they now had a belt for influencer boxers. Most of them are now going pro. If we bring this to Nigeria, it will help us. Is it Jake Paul
that invited this boxer's younger brother for a fight at that time?
Yeah, it was Jake Paul and Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury, God bless you.
It was Jake Paul. It was also an influencer fight.
I think it's not all about being an influencer fighting the fight, but it's all about bringing entertainment to the world of fight. You know, we have WWF, which is worldwide fight, and also we have worldwide entertainment. The entertainment, that is where you see someone that they knock ladder and he's still dragging the ladder to his back so that the person can still eat him back on the ladder. But if you see the fight, that is where you see the blood coming out. You see real basketballs on the fight. And now I've seen a couple of people talking about Anthony Joshua ready to even sponsor another
because
fight.
These guys want it to start happening in Africa.
And that is going to be one of the best ways to generate IGR in the country, because once you see 5 influencers coming down to Nigeria to fight, people will want to buy the ticket. Don't forget, they will book for hotel.
Influencer will push
and that will boost every event in Nigeria. I think I love that, and I want it to continue.
It should continue because
and I'm ready to sponsor Zady too. Zady.
Just tell me you want me to be beaten. You want them to beat me blue-black so I cannot be on this show. I'll come here with black eyes.
I'm very sure you can fight more than a Charles Okocha.
Actually. Funny enough, something you don't know, fun fact, I'm actually trained in mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu.
Zady with lots of experience.
I've trained in mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu. And funny enough, like I said, there's an organization in this Lagos I'm actually part of. I've gone to their meeting once. We actually have an app. But I mean, if you're going through Lagos stress, you will not have time for all those training and all those things. But it's actually a mixed martial arts organization. I think they had a fight last year towards November, a competition. But man, doing this thing I can't do both. It's very stressful. But guys, lots of amazing things happened in 2020.
And don't forget the most shocking event that happened in 2023, the death of Mohbad.
Yes, the death of Mohbad was in 2020. In fact, let me give you some summary.
The 31st of December, 2023. People are still talking about it.
The death of Mohbad girl's nude. This other actress, what's her name?
Moyo
Lawal. I mean, why did we not even talk about the trends? Some of the trending topics in 2020. Bro,
and funniest thing is the most searched thing on Google in Nigeria in 2023
was a sex tape.
Was a sex tape of Moyo Lawal. And the number 10 most searched thing on Google in Nigeria is sex tape, Buba girl.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
And also the most searched person was also Moyo Lawal.
And it happened in 2022 also.
And you know the funny thing about this thing? 2023 was an election year.
Yes.
And yet, a sex tape trended more than election.
No single politician trended in 2023.
Actually, they did. I think Peter Obi was number something. I think number 5 or thereabouts in the most trended.
And you call that one trend? When people are checking
for an election year.
When people are checking news.
Bro, this is serious. And yet, you know the thing with Nigerians, we always claim like we don't like these things. Yet we are out there to see it.
Well, it happens everywhere.
it is just too amazing. What
and we shouldn't forget 2023 was another breakthrough for for a couple of Nigerian artists.
Yeah, I was about talking about
2023, we start to know we start to understand that nursery rhymes can actually take us there. I think we
should give them some numbers of artists that really came, like their breakthrough in 2023 was really high.
Yeah,
we have Charlie Poppy, we have
Odumodu Black,
we have
Cade, King Madi,
Cade.
Bro, many of them.
Coming to think about it, we have lots of amazing breakthrough in 2023. Bro, we need to put our.
And we have the return of many artists too in 2023.
Yeah, we had the return of some.
We have Idi Kabasa come back with Vector, with the remix of one of nice old songs. Also, we have remind me. Wandeko.
Yeah.
Wandeko came back, and also he had his EP, and it was trending everywhere.
Funny enough, talking about Wandeko coming back, Wandeko never left. Wandeko is the most featured from his set. Like every single time they are sorting after Wandeko, I can call about 3 songs that featured Wandeko. Nasboy featured him, Wizkid featured him. Yeah, that reminds me, Wizkid that we were thinking was not going to do anything in 2023. At the end of 2023, dropped an EP.
He dropped an EP. And
Bros.
And see, me, I will throw shade here.
Bros.
Thanks to Zlatan.
Yeah, Zlatan. The one with Zlatan was my best.
Listen to the EP because
IDK.
That was just the best track on the EP.
No, actually, I actually did a rating of it on my social media. IDK with Zlatan was my best on that EP, followed by Ololufe with Wandeko. Yeah. And the two he had people on, it was just nice. I was saying this thing about Zlatan. Have you noticed?
And the one you call energy is not giving energy.
Yeah. Have you noticed this thing about Zlatan that whenever Zlatan is featured with a big artist, he delivers. Like Zlatan, I feel like he takes extra time to write tear paper, because Zlatan's verse on IDK was perfectly planned out.
What happened to Zlatan happens to virtually all artists too. See Wizkid. Totorimi one time tour compared to Brown Skin Girl.
Exactly! You're getting it.
And don't forget
that. Who called you to feature you, put extra effort.
Don't forget that Zlatan too is, the pace of Zlatan is dropping. Little by little, and then you can't have Wizkid put a call through to you that guy come and bounce on this my track, and you won't give
you put extra effort.
You even want to take the glory.
So,
and after all, Zlatan shined over Wizkid on that.
He did a good
track.
job. Zlatan rapped and sang.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa. See, Zlatan is one of those guys that when they started, I didn't really like them because he was all. I think Olamide is the only Yoruba rapping artist that I really liked, adding to the fact that he was rapping in pure Yoruba. Others, I don't know. There was something about Olamide. Apart from Fowls, I used to mix Yoruba, English, Pidgin. Olamide was purely Yoruba, but somehow I could connect to him. But any other Yoruba rapper, I could not connect.
What he's saying from everything.
But and Zlatan was one of those guys that I just didn't relate to. It wasn't there. But over time, Zlatan have proven to be one of the most consistent.
Yeah.
If something trends today, Zlatan will make a song on that trend.
Yeah, sure.
If a beat is going. So it takes extra intelligence to do that. So many people that started with Zlatan have gone down. Don't forget, Zlatan has come a long way.
He has been doing it.
Zlatan has come a long way.
Someone was telling me that he loves Zlatan so much that he never knew Zlatan and Davido were friends. And I said, what? You
Zlatan
don't know them.
Friends.
Olamide suggested Zlatan for Davido. Olamide was supposed to sign Zlatan, but he suggested him for Davido, and Davido said he can't sign Zlatan, but he will give him every necessary backup he needed. And that was where the connection starts from. And up to now, they are still vibing and they are still together. And this is one thing I love about all those big cats. You know, once you make yourself available for every young artist, they will never leave you, even if they become more popular. They will never leave you. That is just one thing about them.
And that's one thing I also got. Just during the last week of December 2023, Odumodu Black was on a podcast and he was also giving kudos to Zlatan.
Yes.
Don't forget, Charlie Poppy has done it. I feel like Zlatan is doing what Olamide did for him and Davido did for him. Zlatan, if you're an upcoming artist, Charlie Poppy talked about how he just went into Zlatan's DM.
And
was like, let's do a song. And immediately Zlatan traveled back to Nigeria and they did the song. Odumo did the same thing. He said when he wanted to, because he was all into Abuja thing and he wanted to break into Lagos, he knew that, okay, if I just have Zlatan. And immediately he DM'd Zlatan. Zlatan came through. And that's the crazy thing. You can't take it away. And the funny thing he said they recorded 2 songs in a day. He told Zlatan to come, let them do a song together. Zlatan prepared a beat for him.
Yeah.
So immediately they finished recording his own. Zlatan was now, oh yeah, listen to this beat. And that was how they recorded one other Igbo sounding song that Zlatan did so. And man, you can tell.
I think we should, after Olamide, we should just call Zlatan
another
version
people.
of CR7 we have
Zlatan
in Nigeria.
Because
it will always come true for
Don't
everybody.
also forget that he recorded the song with Mohbad and gave Mohbad the song.
Yes, and Mohbad said it himself.
Yeah, Zlatan is just different. Zlatan, I feel like Mohbad would have been someone else too that would have had, if he lived, he would have had this whole Olamide influence, because don't forget that Mohbad has given so many people songs too.
Yeah, and
including the biggest hit people know him for, it was a song he gave to someone.
Yes.
Mohbad was going to be that guy too.
He's already the guy in the making, and
yeah.
I listened to 3 of Mohbad's album, and I discovered that
songs or
album.
He has 5 albums.
He has 3 albums. Oh, I could remember 3. I listened to 3 albums of Mohbad, and what I get from the album is Mohbad is not a singer and he's not a rapper, but he sings raps, because whenever he's doing the song, you see him talking.
It's one of those things.
And that is what, and you feel the connection. Mohbad will pick up a word, and the word will narrate a story. Yeah. And that is what I just get from all his album, and I was just like, just imagine what we lose.
I feel like 2023 had a lot of things for us that are going to grow into something else in 2024.
Yes, after all, we have plenty.
So many other genre of music and so many style of music came up in 2023. Odumodu came out with his own style. People did not know. Some people said he was not a rapper, that they don't know what he's doing. He was like, yes, I'm not your rapper that will do. He doesn't do that.
I got
exactly. He's not that rapper. So he came with his own style. Charlie Poppy came with his own style, nursery rhymes. I feel like lots of styles came out in 2023. And 2024, I'm expecting great things, because this energy that 2023 came with, I can imagine what will happen in this 2024. Guys, remember I told you we'll talk about 2023 and coming to 2024. I feel like we should dive into 2024.
Like we said, this week is going to be a lot of recap of what happened in 2023, because there are some couple of Nigerian artists that make way to during the late 2023, lots of upcoming artists. Yeah. Lots of upcoming artists. I did a compilation, and we are going to give it to them one day in this week, because I want people to know that we have some artists that make way, especially in December. That December is full of many upcoming artists. Yeah, and December. I can't imagine lots of these artists featuring lots of celebrity artists. And come to think of it, in 2023, Odumodu Black became the most featured Nigerian artist.
Woo!
In 2023. Just imagine, between March and December 2023, he became the most featured Nigerian artist.
And he actually said that people were calling him that, don't you think you're hopping on too much? And he was like, what am I doing with this whole anointing? He was like, what's that thing he likes saying? Jesus' power.
Yes, Jesus'
has
power.
Put it in me. It is not mine. It is from God. So I give it out. And that's one thing I celebrate. And don't also forget that featuring was what made Odumodu Black what he was in 2023.
Yes,
he did a lot of featuring with lots of big artists. Some of the biggest songs were featuring. Amazing things Odumodu Black did, and we have to celebrate him, because I mean, if we continue with 2023, it's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. 2023 is amazing. Amazing things happened. So I'm expecting times 2, times 3 of that 2023 energy in 2024, because lots of things are going to be happening. I'm going to be seeing lots of movies, lots of songs, lot of videos, lot of new artists, because great things are still going to happen.
Lots of comedy skits too.
So guys, no matter what you're doing, no matter what happened in 2023, stay productive, stay consistent, and stay active to double it up in 2024, because I'm already seeing it. I'm seeing it in the spirit. Oh, speak.
Hey.
I see it in the spirit.
Malin Karaba.
I see great things happening in
Limbo
2024. Just double your hustle.
Ronaldo,
and repeat.
I'm already speaking.
Okay,
Right
guys.
on, Papa.
Okay, guys, let's not take much of your time. While we are doing the show, we're still going to be dropping 1 or 2 trends and 1 or 2 things happening. But right about now, it is time. Okay, guys, don't go nowhere. As the show goes on, we'll try to give you 1 or 2 bands, try to chip it in, drop it in between because we don't have time on our side. But right about now, it is time for us to go take our savages from the X app where we give you the bats balls, clap backs, and come back. I know you're waiting for e-news. Don't worry, no e-news today. Let's not take that e-news today. Let's leave this week free so that when we are coming back, we'll give you bomba to bomba. If I say make a stop, if I say make a start,
I think we should let them know that because we did not give you any savages in December, that is the reason why we are starting this year with savages.
Yeah, exactly. All our e-news will be done through Bant, 100%. Okay, it's time for the savages. I think I should let you go first, or should I go first?
You should go first.
Okay, this one is from Yum. That's the first one I see. I can see here. So he said 100K finish faster than 50K. How?
Yeah, it's
100K finishes faster than 50K. How?
Yeah, it's how.
He said, don't even know how to explain it without sounding like a mad person. Sorry, he said, don't even know how to explain it without sounding like a mad person. 100. Okay. So Kane now replied and said, the less you have, the more you...
That's just the truth. That's the truth. And that was what happened to me. That was what happened to me in December because I have lots. I have lots and I could send to family, send to friends, send to a couple of people, some elderly persons on my street that I used to at least give something to every December. I have to send to them. But had it been, I only have 20,000 naira in my account. Bros, I'm telling you, my focus will be on January. I won't do anything in December. My focus will be solely on January.
There are so many people
the more you have, the more you want to spend.
There are so many people I know that don't celebrate the whole Christmas. They don't travel. They don't go anywhere till New Year.
Me, I'm always at work, both Christmas and
New Year. That's when they now travel and do everything. But I mean, I can relate. When you have lesser, you economize. When you have more, you spend. Before you know, your eye open.
You turn yourself. When you have more, you turn yourself to Sinzu money.
Before you know, your eye clear. It happens.
And you start calling, hello, spending.
In Lassisi's voice. 100%. I mean, I can relate.
Everybody can relate to that. All right, moving on. This one is coming from Tess Soso. And he said, leave your comfort zone. You see this word? Many people have been saying it. I thought I would be bringing advice on this before, but I've been staying wicked since 2 weeks ago now, so I won't be advising anybody on that. Prom now responded with, you know they see both price. Hey, mainland to island, especially when there is hold up.
People, see, I used to move with boats a lot before I came to Lagos. Lagos taught me how to not move with boats.
Boats will humble you in Lagos.
Hey, and you know the thing with these boat drivers, they will purposely carry you and run the traffic route. So that they will just sit down and their money is reading. They are seeing their money reading. It's not their business. You are crying, their money is reading. So what I do is whenever I enter boat and I see traffic, bros, end the ride. let me figure my way out. If I don't pass here, I can take another boat. Because, bros, you are just putting yourself in danger.
And this word, leave your comfort zone. If you want to leave your comfort zone, you should know that whatever zone you are going to, you are taking your burden to there. Someone will take up your bills, or probably you'll be squatting with someone before you are financially stable to get your own apartment. And don't forget, whoever you are squatting with, you are his responsibility for the time being. And there are some people that won't even want to contribute anything to the bills they are paying in the house. I could remember I always visit a friend of mine when I first got to Lagos, and whenever I'm going for the weekend, I'm always going with groceries, chicken. I love eating kote so much. I'll buy kote. And whenever I got to his house, the first thing I do is I make soup. I make stewed, cook.
This is my own contribution.
And whenever I turn that amala, the guy is always happy. And he will just be like, oh my God.
This is my own contribution.
Talkative, you are a blessing. And so, whenever I put a call through to him that this is what I'm going through, he's always turning up because he knew that whenever this guy is coming to his house too, he always at least brings something out.
It's one thing people don't understand. You go to somebody's house over and over again, you don't do anything, you finish. Bros, over time you become matter, occupying space.
Yes.
And just adding burden. Some people don't know how it is visiting people. Like, I'm that kind of person. If I visit somebody, I want to do things so that you will not feel like I'm a burden. In fact, you would be eager for me to come again. You'll be hungry for me to come again. But some people, they will come, they will finish your carton of window. In fact, they will come and watch ball and they're in your kitchen. Bros, come and watch ball. Get out of my kitchen.
I learned something before I left Kwara. Whenever this my friend is coming to my house, he knows I love alcohol. He's always coming with a bottle of vodka.
Do something.
And eventually, I discovered that he's staying with his girlfriend. Himself and his girlfriend stays together. So his girlfriend loves Cold Stone so much. Whenever I'm going to that house, I will buy a cup of Cold Stone and I'll take it there.
Take so
I have a friend that loves eating pizza. The cheapest pizza is around 7,000 or 6,500. I will buy one. This guy knows I love perfume so much. Anytime he's traveling down to where I'm staying, he's always coming with a perfume because he knows that Talkative loves perfume.
That's good.
And, you know, many of them. So I learned this thing the hardest way and I inculcated the habit into myself and I discovered that it's always making way for me. I bought a slide for someone for his birthday, an elderly man. And this man said he has the money to buy this, but he hates going out to buy things for himself. He always sends people to buy. So whenever they are buying, they always buy fake for him. You know, slide is from 20,000 naira upward, but good ones. And you see people will just buy all this aboki on 6,500 naira, pocket the remaining change. So this man said he has been wearing the slide for more than a year now, and he loves it so much. Whenever he's coming to his office, he puts it on when he's driving, and when he gets to the office, he puts on his shoe. When he's going home, he change again. And you know, we just have to develop the habit of, even if you are living our comfort zone, we should know that we are taking our body to another person's comfort zone. And we must
so
be able
add something to it. Add value. They always say add value so you don't be like a liability. Add value wherever
Zady is dishing out another issue.
I'm back this
please,
new year.
Your pen and your paper, please
I'm
start
back
jotting.
this new year with wisdom.
Start jotting.
Wisdom. Okay, let me take this next one from Baby Girl. So this one I can see from Baby Girl. She tweeted and said, Twitter will never leave my mouth. It can never.
Not only
she said, this year has taught me that you should never check a man's phone, including your father. You will you will cry, man. You will cry, man. Okay, so now it's the response for me. Dream Girl now responded and said, this year actually taught me the opposite. Ooh, seriously. Check that man's phone today so you will know which direction your life is facing. Better to cry now than 10 years later than 10 years after 2 kids. I mean, makes sense. And now the person that tweeted this, what the person said is, which one we go take? The person that posted it said, which one we go do by? Please tell us, which one should we do? Not check and stay in ignorance, or check and cry.
Well, I think a friend also said the day he was opportune to check his girlfriend chat, he discovered that like 3 men have been on her and they've been looking for a way to rape her. They said it in their chat that they must rape her. So he screen record all the chats and then he forwarded it to his friend that is a CID. And that was how that one apprehended the 3 men. And then a friend also said he never knew that the son he has been paying his child support is not even his until he find out that the father of the son is also paying child support too. The initial father that has known through DNA test is paying child support and also. So the lady is getting child support from 3 different men.
Ripping them.
Ripping 3 men at a time. No, ripping 2 men at a time. Because the father is paying child support and 2 other men too are paying child support. And likewise, men too. You see a lady will just check the chat and I will see that my boyfriend is other girl's boyfriend too. Or my boyfriend is other girl's Zady.
Sometimes when you say don't check, I feel like depending on the kind of relationship you're in, so you will not cry for the wrong thing. But I feel like when you're building the relationship, you have to check, so you know where you stand, so you are not fooling yourself. Because a friend told me the other day that a phone he gave to his girl, so because his SIM is still in his phone with the WhatsApp because she lost her phone, so he was going through the phone one day just randomly. And because she was using his old WhatsApp not to chat, and she was talking to one of her friends about him. And in the chat, she saw where he was telling the girl, he's not too fine. He's just there. And my guy was so offended by that statement. The girl asked him, is the guy fine? He said he's not too fine. He's just there. And the guy was so
He's
offended.
just there.
Like, what? So you didn't manage me.
Which means he's just managing the guy because of the benefits he's getting from the guy.
So you didn't manage me. But when he confronted her, she was like, it was when they met initially, but now it's different. The guy refused. The guy said, "Come, they go your house. Come, they go your house."
Go your papa house. You are
She
done.
was like, no. She left and came back and was crying seriously because that's why I say, mind when you chat to people. Mind how you chat to people. Guys do it, girls do it. Because your guys now, you go, they talk things when you don't say, the girl, you don't fit that for her front. Later, you go come, they cry when she find out. Please, can we just be careful? Stop kissing and telling. Every time you want to kiss and tell, can we just calm down and leave some of these things?
That word, every time you want to kiss and tell.
True.
Make his Daniel catch you. All right, moving on. This one is coming from Iyachukudi. I love that name. It says, true, you may not be lactose. Okay, true, you may not be lactose intolerant. You probably have just been drinking fake milk. And you know fake things trended in December. Now, Corey responded with, cause how have I gone from guzzling milk recklessly most of my life to suddenly being lactose intolerant in the last couple of years? And then Muba responded to Corey and said, Walai, you are not lying. You move out of the country and bam, you can drink milk and not run to the toilet. That is one of the reasons why I don't take milk. I don't like milk at all.
I love milk actually.
And Leo completed the savages by saying,
Yo,
cause I don't fart when I eat foreign chocolate or cheese.
People should leave us now. So I've been eating fake wasabi.
And you know, what's this comedian name? Oh, this guy with this funny expression whenever he fucked up.
Which guy is that?
Oh,
Who's
Sabinus.
that? Okay, Sabinus. Oh.
Sabinus was in the UK and he was frying. He turned oil into fry pan. He wanted to fry egg. Yeah, he was frying plantain, and he said, "See, it's not doing."
Okay, I think I saw it. I saw it when he said
he's not doing.
Nigerian groundnut.
And you know, when he completed it, he said he opened tap and he closed. He said, "Water is not dripping, but in my country, the water will definitely drip. Even if you lock your tap, it will drip like 3 times before it went off. But yeah, if you off it, it's off."
Original and fake things. Everything. Please, guys, have mercy upon us. But I can totally relate. It's totally relatable. Very, very relatable. Without wasting your time, let me take this one from Goddess. So Goddess said, I can come 8 times and not get tired. Women. You people have started again. How will you come 8 times? Okay. Men come 2 or 3 times and they got to reboot like 1995 Windows computer. Leave us alone.
Shade.
Leave us alone.
Let us rest now.
I've said this thing before. I used to say this thing a lot. One thing that so many people don't get is that a woman's libido is like 3 to 5 times higher than an average man. I mean, average woman and average man. Women naturally have higher sex drive than men.
Yeah, sure.
Like their libido is higher than men naturally. So the comparison is not necessary. It's really not necessary. I mean, 8 times. What are you doing 8 times? Now, this response from GI is what got me. He said, you will need 9 months to push out a baby. I need only 9 seconds.
The baby I use 9 seconds to put in you. You need 9 months to push it out.
Ross, that was strong. I need just 9 seconds.
This is just what we call wickedness of the highest order.
And I'm done pushing out. And you will use 9 months. You will calm down stage by stage. If there's complication, it will enter 10 months. This is deep. But women, I don't like all this comparison.
And some will experience deformity in that 9 months. You know, some that are beautiful will become kind of ugly.
What pregnancy does to women, it's really loud. It's really loud.
So you should know how to talk to men when it comes to coming or no coming.
Yeah. You should be careful and take it easy on us. But we have different things where we have different things we are good at.
Anyways, the last one is coming from Hydra of Beat Mama. He said, December is the month with the highest expenditure for married men. It is so financially stressful. You have to settle your wife, settle your children, settle your parents, settle your siblings, settle your in-laws, settle your staff at the office and domestic staff at home, settle your pastor, settle your boys in the area, settle your side chick, and settle your side chick's friends that your side chick doesn't know you are talking to. Woo! This one is deep. No. I need to take that last part again.
You are doing extra settling.
Settle your side chick and settle your side chick's friend that your side chick doesn't know you are talking to. So you are side chicking your side chick.
I'm so tired. Who sent you? You are telling us you are so tired. Who sent you? Who sent you to be settling this amount of people? Why are you even rolling with this amount of people?
But truth be told, there is no way you can escape this thing,
It's really
especially when you are rich or when you are popular on the street.
See, there's one thing I heard from somebody. Okay, not one person, I've heard it from people. The richer you get, the more you wish you were poor in some scenarios. The richer you get, the bigger your responsibility. Because, boss, if you don't get, you know they call you.
Just like
when they don't say you get.
Just like you used to say, the higher your salary, the higher your responsibility.
Exactly, bros.
The higher your expenses.
Exactly.
The higher your tastes also.
Don't ever think you need more money because you want to be free. Bros, it doesn't work like that. That's why I tell people sometimes you just need to be wicked. Learn how to say no. Learn how to hold back. Because if you're doing I can't say no, bros, they will show you pepper. It will ring in your eye. Everybody will bill you.
Let your yes be your yes.
Everybody will bill you, especially when they know you have money. Just like this thing I used to say, when you are rich, everybody is your friend. So when you now have so many friends, you have so many people to settle. It's not that simple. So learn how to cut off some friends where you don't need.
And I think this is the reason why, okay, I met a guy just last week. And the guy, we traveled down to where he was staying before with some of his friends. And that one was just rushing to enter into his car and then let us go to your house now. I know you came to you come to your village and you are going to your village rather and let me just know where you are staying. And the guy said, we've already booked our hotel and the three of us, myself, himself, and our third person, that the three of us are staying in a room. And you don't know these two guys, so you don't expect them to allow you in. You have to. And at the end of the day, when we got to his house, I was telling him that I think you are trying to avoid see finish. True. And he said yes, because he grew up with these guys. He's richer than them. And at the end of the day, some of our friends that went to school together are already saying this guy is a ritualist. But some of us know that what he inherited from his father is what he has built himself on, and then he has made more money from it. This guy is so big to the extent that some companies called him directly that, okay, we had you ordered for a truck. Can we make it 2? You will pay us for the second truck later. Because he's a successful businessman. But he's trying to hide from people to know. And I think part of why he's doing that is because whenever you come to his house, you want to go with something. It's either his wife will cook for you, you want to drink, you want to feel fine, and also when you are going, you still want to take 1 or 2 shirts on his anger. And you want to take one
stick at finish is too much. One thing, that's why some people, they don't let too much people come home.
Yeah.
Let's have the fun outside. Let's do everything.
I think it's just a good thing to know how to do. So to know how to say no, and also to know how to reduce the number of people you have around you.
And one of the things from where I grew up in the street. One of the reasons why we don't really let people come home with us a lot is the street is rough. I grew up in Port Harcourt, PH. The street is rough. So we always tell ourselves, no matter what happens, make it be say, I get where I go wrong go, where nobody will find me come. But when everybody knows where you are, know where you live, know where your auntie live, your uncle, where you want wrong go, when street rough. Let's try to be smart out here.
That's just it.
Yeah, I think that's how we should end the Savages for today. I mean, guys, that was an amazing time on the Savages. Right about now, it's time for us to go give you the rate of the music. I'll leave that to DaTalkative.
All right, on our Rate the Music today, we will be checking a new song, and the song is titled Raised by Reggae J. This is one of the artists that Tunde had not posted 5 times in December.
Ooh.
So, guys, let us check Raise out. When we are back, we'll rate it together, and then we'll move on to the next thing. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. That was Raised by Rega J, and the song is still trending. One thing I love about the song is the lyrics and also the amapiano. You know, couple of people have been bouncing on amapiano, and when you see a young artist to do it, you tend to love it so much. I love the video, and I love the new dance step he brought in. You know, the shaky shaky daddy.
Yeah.
The video is cool and it's nice. I'm going to rate it, give it a 8/10.
I mean, for the fact that he's an upcoming artist and he did that good, and firstly, comment Tunde Not. He has been doing his thing for the longest. He always does his thing.
Yeah.
Tunde Not has blown so many musicians, skip makers, comedians, actors. Tunde Not has done it all. He's a star maker. And for the fact that he brought this star to us, and now we've seen this star, it's a nice song, it's a nice video, it's a top notch. I think I'm going to give it an 8 too.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a 16/20.
Yes.
And
No
this
bad
is
song.
No bad rating, unrated.
Yeah,
That's how we
100%.
feel about the song, and you have the right to rate it, whatever you like.
Right about now, guys, it is time for us to go give you our UN celebration, where we give you the celebration by the United Nations, and of course, you know Nigeria is part of the United Nations. Today, the UN celebration we have for you today, today is January 1st, 2024, and it is the New Year Day 2024 in Nigeria. I think all over the world, not just Nigeria. Today is the New Year Day 2024, 100%. And you already know it's evening. I wish we did the countdown, but if you did it, it's a nice one because they do it everywhere. But today is the New Year Day. I don't think I should go through anything I have here. I think I should
We all
just
know
tell
that.
you. Basically, you know what the New Year is all about. Starting afresh, new beginning, new resolutions, everything new, everything fresh. Just stay positive and celebrate this new year with your loved ones, with your family, with everybody around you, and try to be as productive as possible, because the way you start is the way you finish. So start strong, start with a good pace, and start nice, 100%.
And now moving on to the last segment we have, which is the main reason why we are here and the most important segment of
100.
the show. That is our Man Crush Monday. And today we'll be celebrating someone that was born on the 1st of January also.
Woo!
And he's
Very
a
rare.
celebrity, he's a Nigerian celebrity athlete, he's a footballer. Today we'll be celebrating Ogochukwu Frank. He's popularly known as Frank Oyeka. He was born on the 1st of January 1998. He's a Nigerian professional footballer who plays as a defense midfielder for Premier League club Brentford and the Nigerian national team. Onyeka was born in and bred in Benin City. He is nicknamed the Tank. Just like we have the Boo, we have the Tank also. After moving from Nigeria club FC Ebede to Corporate Club FC Midland in Denmark in January 2016, he has established himself, and then they separated in 2017. He made his debut in Danish Cup when they won 7-0, and he scored in the competition also. He featured in Champions League for the club, and also Oyeka signed for a newly promoted Premier League side, Brentford, on 20th of July 2021 for an undisclosed fee. Whenever you hear undisclosed,
OTI.
know that Oyapayaski. And his international career, he received his first call-up for Nigeria national team on 22nd September 2020 for the friendly, and he scored his goal for his country on 16th of October 2023 in a 3-2 win over Mozambique.
Ooh, nice.
Frank Oyeka
nice,
is a defensive midfielder for Nigeria, and
nice.
also he's celebrating his birthday today.
Today, I mean, it's one rare day. You don't find so many people that were born on the 1st of January.
Yeah, sure.
It's a very rare gem. It's not some birthdays that you have people everywhere that day. So many people are born in that day. This 1st of January is a day where you might find 1 or 2 people in your lifetime that were born in 1st of January. I don't know how it happens. I don't know how they do these things, but I'm not the one that do it. I'm not there with them when they do it, so I don't know how they calculate it. But if you enter, you enter 100%. Guys, we've come to the end of the show for today, but you know we can't leave you without talking about the new year, 100%. I can't leave you without telling you 2023 was tough. It was strong. It was amazing. It was productive. Lots of sweet things happened. But 2024 is a fresh new start. You can start strong. You can start better. You can keep the pace going. But please be productive. Start now. Start early. Don't waste your time too much thinking and beating around the bush and procrastinating. Start strong and start better. But you know, I always tell you, wherever you find yourself, it is safer, it is better to drink water and mind your business.
2024 is a leap year. So this is what I will tell you. It's better you leap than to stand in one place. If you are not running, do walk run. If you are not walk running, walk. If you are not walking, crawl. Just ensure you are moving. Don't stay in one place. Explore, learn new things, meet new people. But after doing all those things, don't forget you are you. You must be your own priority. Love yourself more than others.
Yeah, no.
And at the same time, anything where they no call you to, no go there. Stay in one place too.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, guys, it is time to close the curtain. Stay glued and stay connected to Unrated. We hit you on Wednesday for another Wednesday. I think it's the first Wednesday edition of Unrated for 2023, where we give you our Woman Crush Wednesday. Don't go nowhere. I'm Zady experience officially over that. Listen when it gets official.
Bidemi Moses Lord call me the guy you all call the talkative.
Till we see you again on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Stay wicked.
Yeah.